What is a network of simple churches? What we see in the New Testament, like when Paul was in Ephesus and he preached the gospel and people came to Christ, and then he moved on somewhere else, we see that he came back at some stage to Troas, and he called the elders of the churches from Ephesus to meet him. And these were elders of different churches in Ephesus. But it was also like a network. They knew each other. And this is what happens even in our time, is that somebody's led to Christ, they're made into a disciple, those disciples make more disciples, a simple church is formed, and when that grows, another one is planted, and another one, and another one, and another one, up to the second, third, fourth, sometimes fifth, sixth, and seventh generation. And it continues like that. And then what happens is, as that group grows, as that network grows, they meet together, possibly once a month, possibly once every 6 weeks. The regularity is determined by them, but they meet together, for example, for a bigger expression of worship, or for somebody with a teaching gift to come and inspire and teach and clarify things, or somebody who's apostolic or prophetic or evangelistic. They bring inspiration and input into a whole network of simple churches. And sometimes these networks in themselves, they can get so big that they themselves then hive off and start new networks of simple churches. What we also see happening when this begins to go into the next phase is that leaders develop from being elders and shepherds. They become evangelists, prophets, apostles, teachers, and so on. And in a network, these people begin to be recognized, and they become team leaders of networks, but each one is recognized for the gifting that they have. So if one group, one simple church needs evangelistic help, the person who is an evangelist will go to that group and train them to evangelize. Or somebody who's prophetic will come in and train the group prophetic in that network. Of course, they're all functioning as a team leadership together for the whole network, this group of fivefold ministries. At the same time, as they're functioning in that way, they are actually elders for that network. But when they are sent out to start new works, to break into new areas, to help other networks, these people need to be supported somehow. So these are the leaders that are financially supported by the simple churches and by their networks, because they've been sent out and they're going all the time. So these networks are something that we see in the New Testament, and something that we're seeing happening in Europe and in other parts of the world. The important thing with these networks is they are based on relationships and friendships. It's not organizational. It's not institutional. No relationships, no network. There's no hierarchy in this. Everything is decentralized, even though the different functions of leadership are recognized. Because the whole thing of this is we need to just keep multiplying, seeing more disciples made, more churches started, more churches multiplied, and more networks started and more networks multiplied, so that the name of Jesus is spread through our nation and other nations in the world.